and very soon our runners will take off. Everyone has gotten their start screen, and unfortunately they hit a door repair immediately. That means our wooden sword is spread out somewhere else throughout the land of Hyrule. Ooh, Tetrally going with the Outland style, either Outlands or Link's Awakening style tile set there. Interesting. But style is not everything here. We need that wooden sword. We get a money-making game on all four of our runner sides. And Alsoa999 does bring up a good point. Running into a door repair early is not the worst thing in the world. At least you get to eliminate one immediately. And, 0 rupees minus anything in this day and age is 0. So the question is, where is the sword? Where is the wand? Well, here's a take any. Note that there is no extra candle here. There is only one wooden sword, and the only blue candles, they have to be bought. How about the Armos area? We have Stairway to Money. LOZ Cards fan, if you are in chat, I hope you approve of that 133 rupees. We are using first quest style drops, so there will be 3 of those big secrets throughout the overworld. Nice screen wrap on Captain Green's side, I believe. And the medium secret is also above average, 32 rupees. Now, how about that small secret? We just have to find that somewhere. In the meantime, Captain Green is checking out the southwest. Ooh, Malagord has found an info cave. But not going in yet. Perhaps a little worried about the hints. Reason I say that, hint type is random on this flag set, so it may help, it may not. I haven't memorized all of the intricacies, but random is not necessarily the best one for spending money on hints, from what I remember. Tetrally exploring the northeast part, hoping to find the Armos item. Instead, we have another take any. 5 hearts, not bad. Now, due to the flag set here, I think that small secret is almost as high as it can go, but 15 isn't bad. Also, Magic Sword Cave is one of the dungeons. We don't know which one it is, though. Oh well. The important thing is, we need to beat 4 of them. However, there's not much to go on in that one. Oh, random effect finds the ladder on Death Mountain. Nicely done. That ladder may prove to be required. We don't know yet, though. Considering that only 4 Triforce pieces are required to finish, it could very well be optional. More so than a standard seed, anyway. The other thing that's optional is, well, Ganon. It may be that we don't have to worry about Ganon at all. Hold on, we have a coast item check. Looks like a spicy vanilla heart container, slightly offset though. Oh, and a hint. Magic key close to start. Now, close to start can mean a number of different locations, but getting that magical key means you don't have to worry about the small keys at all. So that may be a good piece of information to find. And, Oh, what's this? Random Effect has found, I believe, a tea room and is choosing to spend a key immediately. That is a minor sequence break. Ooh, Malagord finds the wooden sword at Casino Corner. Just in time, too. Half a heart left. Now, Tetrally is choosing to reset. Captain Green gets the heart container. And what I tried to say earlier, one of the flag changes is actually not so much a change at all. The white sword item in the cave and the magical sword will require their vanilla mounts, 5 and 12 hearts respectively. Also, we found a level at the top, in the far top right part of Casino Corner, and a hint about the Dongo. I missed the specific hint, but I think we found level 1 on the northeast, folks. The shape certainly looks like it. So remember, the dungeon shapes are the same as their vanilla counterparts, but the room layouts, the key placements, all that is completely different. What this does mean, though, is that level 1 will have 2 items. One where you have to go into a cellar, and one where you have to just defeat all the enemies and get it on a floor drop. There is the compass showing that the Triforce piece is in a different location. And Stalfos has a heart container that's not necessarily the floor drop, though. Garion, right now, it's random, so it could be honest, it could be... Hold on, we have an item. Red candle. Well, at least we don't have to buy a candle. Captain Green now has the sword. Tetrally now has the ladder. Random Effect now has 200 rupees. And Malagord has to choose Triforce or not. Captain Green has now found level 1. Ooh. Malagord is in a potential is an interesting room, but chose to not take advantage of a potential glitch to get through that northern door without needing to spend a key, otherwise known as the Kaneni key trick. Instead, just gonna take the Triforce piece, red candle, and vamoose. Tetrally has now found our... We don't know what level this is yet, admittedly. Room types are shuffled, but so far, at least within level 1, I've only noticed level 1 based rooms, at least if I was paying attention correctly. So, I'm gonna make probably a wrong prediction. The level that Tetrally just left, I think may be level 4, but I don't know yet. What I do know is that we have a new level sighting at the vanilla letter location. One that requires bombing to either the left or the right. Left in this case. Random Effect following suit, and we have a staircase. Where will this take us? To an item with the bow! Ooh, very nice find. Now, and Captain Green, I don't know if you intentionally meant to pick up that magical boomerang, but hope you're happy with it. Random Effect now has the wooden sword. The only one without a sword is Tetrally. It looks like Gary, an old wolf in chat, likes seeing the magic boomerang. So now Tetrally is heading back to the southwest. Captain Green has the red candle. Hint for level 2. Okay, that was the hint. I missed it the first time. Dodongo dwells along the river. There are a few tiles where that can fit, but I can only think of one right now where that would fit. Oh, Gleok lurks on Death Mountain. Is that truthful or not? If that is truthful, then this is level 3 that Malagord is in. Though the enemy set certainly doesn't agree. Captain Green now has the level 1 Triforce piece. Ooh, door repairs are never fun. And Gary and Old Wolf is confirming my thoughts. 3 spots in First Quest Overworld along the river. And I know one of them has already been claimed, if not 2 of them. Now, this room that Malagord is in, I am really suspecting that Malagord is in level 3 right now, which means Letter Cave is level 3. And our tracker, Alan Heffley, appears to agree. Captain Green now has the bow. So yeah, level 3 has the bow, if I'm looking at this correctly, folks. Tetrally finally has the sword at the 1139 mark. And that is a pretty deep Triforce, if I saw that correctly on Malagord's side. But with bow in hand, that'll make things easy. And thank you, Gary and Old Wolf, for confirming. We did see one of the 3 spots. The other 2 spots, Waterfall below White Sword and Bomb Spot north of level 1. I was thinking north of level 1 may be it, but it may be Waterfall bottom. Random Effect now has confirmation that he is in level 1. And in the meantime, oh, there it is, folks. Top of the Lost Hills has the book. And note that you have to buy the book. That is intentional. You need to buy that book and then find that wand in order to get the Boomstick. Also, bottom of Waterfall, take any, I believe. So that means, if the hints are honest, level 2 is going to be found just 1 screen north of Vanilla level 1. Random Effect, you were second-guessing yourself with that magic boomerang. You sure you wanted it? Well, it's yours now. Now, remember, folks, it's entirely possible we may not even see a Boomstick. Oh, Malagord 2 rupees short. That's never a good feeling. So right now, Captain Green and Malagord both have 2 pieces of the Triforce. We only need 4. And, folks, there is the any key. 1 north, 1 east of Vanilla. JJ Gorn DT. The Boomstick is the combination book and wand along with a special flag where you fire the wand, it explodes into flames. Also, new level sighting found on Malagord's side. It is 1 square south, 1 square east of Vanilla level 4. Also, Captain Green has found a level. In this case, it is 2 screens west of the raft spot. Hello there, Aquamentus. What are you doing here? Tetralee is now on the board with a Triforce piece. Oh no, Wizrobe's in this set. That's not good. Now, fortunately... Oh! Malagord, sorry, you are Triforce... You are ladder blocked away from the Triforce. Hope he goes to Death Mountain soon. Now, based off of that shape of the room, I don't know... I mean, that could be level 4, it could be level 6. We don't know enough yet. We do know, though, 1 screen south of level 1, we finally have a warp spot. Second one, well, 1 raft spot is eliminated. Third one, just south of the desert. And how about that 4th one? Vanilla level 8. Captain Green has purchased the book, but still needs the wand in order to actually utilize the name of this Battle Royale. Will we find the wand? We don't know yet. Choosing to get a potion at this point may not be a bad idea. Our runners know that 10 hearts is the hard requirement to get the magical sword, assuming we find that cave. Question is, where is that cave? Now, random effect is in this Magenta Palace. We don't know the level yet. Hopefully we can identify it through context clues. Also, that is a very cheap price for bombs. 3 rupees for 4? Yes, please! Now, one disadvantage of having to... Oh! Aquamentus awaits along the coast. That means... Random effect may be in level 8. I don't remember if a hint to level 1 is available in level 7, so this may be 8. Also, Malagord has the map to level 2. So, if I understand the map correctly... Ooh! Toll room, I forgot those were in play. Ouch. Hope those 61 rupees were worth it. Passing on the Triforce room. And the normal boomerang has been found in what may be level 8. Malagord is currently exploring more of level 2, hoping to find the item. And Captain Green has found... Okay, that's also the same dungeon that Random Effect is in, it looks like. So yeah, based off of my observations, the square... Ooh! Bait block! Considering that the... toll rooms were shuffled in, there's no guarantee that the bait block is in level 7. Furthermore, I think we already have... I suspect that Captain Green and Random Effect are in level 8, which in this case is 2 squares west of the East Coast raft spot. Malagord has just got the Triforce piece out of level 2, which is... Well, hints are truthful. And I had missed a power bracelet sighting, apparently. Tramp Royale, can you confirm if the power bracelet was found in level 2? It was in 2, thank you. Level 2 is now marked, as our runners keep on exploring. Random Effect does have... Oh, has to dodge the Lionels, but then the Triforce piece will be his. Or not, hoping to explore more. So at this point, I think we can confirm hints are truthful. Now, Random Effect just got the Triforce piece. I suspect this is level 8. But Random Effect isn't checking. Just moving on. Ooh, White Sword find on Captain Green's side, not picking it up. And never mind, that's actually level 6. Okay, so there are 2 pink-colored levels then. That's what threw me off. Regardless, Captain Green now has the Triforce piece out of level 6, but chose to pass on the White Sword. Now, there may be a valid reason for it. I can confirm that Ganon is set to 0 HP if we need to run into him. I don't know if the enemies are set... Okay, enemies are set to 0, it looks like, because I only saw the blue Lionel take 1 hit on Malagord's side, so there you go. So, interesting collection of levels right now. But Malagord, ooh, found a Triforce piece, passing it up right now. Malagord only needs 1 more. Oh, magical sword sighting, but we don't need it technically. And Gary and Old Wolf is right, we haven't seen level 9. Hint time, level 7 has the recorder. Manhandla has the bow. We've already confirmed that's true. I think all hints are truthful this seed. Final hint. Dodongo dwells with the power bracelet. All hints point to truthful on this one. So where is level 9? For that matter, where's the red ring and silver arrows? The flag set states that they could be forced into level 9, but they may not be. So far, we don't have a solid indication. We are missing knowledge for the items in levels 4, 5, and 8. What I can say, though, is that Random Effect does have a 4th Triforce piece out of level 1, 2... I want to say that's 7 that he just got the piece. So now it's just a matter of finding level 9. That is 7. Thank you for confirming, chat. So, for those that are unfamiliar with Battle Royale, let's see if this command works. Yes, it does. So, for those that have just joined in late, the Battle Royale is a set of mini-tournaments to earn points and Hold on, folks. Red ring sighting in level 4. Silver arrows are at large. So this means the silver arrows can be in 5, 8, or 9 at this point. Gary and Old Wolf, according to... funny enough, when I viewed the flag settings early, it was optional whether they would be forced. So, we don't... In this case, we know that the red ring is not forced in 9. Silver arrows could be in 9 just by process of elimination. Yep, maybe is correct. So now, it's a matter of finding level 9. And yeah, thank you for clarifying. With the red ring found outside of level 9, silver arrows could be outside of level 9. We don't know yet. However, we are running out of locations to check for that. Here's the current item recap. Level 1 contains the red candle and magical boomerang. Level 2, the power bracelet. Level 3, the bow. Level 4, the red ring. Level 6, the white sword. Level 7, the recorder. We don't know levels 5, 8, or 9 yet. However, we can infer that the raft has to be in level 5 or level 8. The Armos item is the ladder. The East Coast ladder spot has the heart container, practically vanilla, and the White Sword Cave contains the magical key, or the almighty key. So at this point, we know it's a 50-50 shot. Oh, Random Effect has found the magical shield. Since the book is now purchasable, we basically throw in a magical shield in one of the item spots. That means magical shield is one of the 2 items in level 8. We have found the letter in Northwest Death Mountain. Malagord is trying to find level 9. So at this point, we know the raft has to be in 5 or the other item in 8. Right now, it's looking likely that silvers are in level 9. It is effectively a 2/3 shot of that. Of course, it's entirely possible that we may not need silver arrows, but we will find out. Oh, we have a new level sighting. We have 2 level sightings. Level 9 has been found Northwest Death Mountain, and an unknown level on the coast for Tetraly. Forgive the slight volume hiccup, folks. So the question is, do we have to find and defeat the beast Ganon? We don't know that yet. Oh right, Tetraly found level 6. I forgot that one was marked. There is a lot to keep up with, folks. Second hint shop. Gleeok returns with the magic shield. We've already confirmed that. Aquamentus with magic boomerang. We've already confirmed that. Final hint. Feat of Strength to Raft. That means level 5 is power bracelet blocked. Dark Falls, we don't have deceptive hints. I'm reasonably sure of that. Every hint so far has been accurate. And thanks to the reminder that this is going to be vanilla-shaped level 9, we have confirmation that Ganon and Zelda will be in their vanilla rooms. So the question is, can you go around? You know, will Ganon be guarding Zelda? We don't know yet. So in this case, my standard introduction about level 9 no longer applies. Emok81. We already found level 4, and level 4 was at the grave, and level 4 had the red ring. Also, Captain Green has now found level 9. So let's follow his audio for a bit. Well, while we figure out if it's 4 or 5, for the folks at home, in the meantime, we do have confirmation enough that we are currently in level 9, or we have access to level 9 for all 4 of our runners. Alright, thank you, chat, for trying to help. By all means, chat, you are the real heroes right now. But please don't forget to follow the runners, as they are certainly giving us an excellent show. And don't forget about the tracker, Alan Heffley, who is also, helping out as best as possible. Ganon is definitely required. That door did not open after defeating the Patra. Chat, you were right. I had missed that early on. So that means Ganon is required. We just gotta find where. Our runners do know that this is vanilla. That this is still the map of the skull. We just have to find the right path through it, because basically, all the dungeons have had interior decorating. The blueprint's the same, or at least the outside of the blueprint is the same, just the inside's different. Though 7-8 Time and Gary and Old Wolf do bring up good points. Oh! Wall Masters in level 9, that's not a good thing. Random Effect is now in level 9 as well. So, folks, at this point, we do know that Silver Arrows they have a 67% chance of being in level 9 at this point. The only other item we are missing is the second one in level 8. And I think Captain Green has realized that with all the hints that he's purchased, hoping to find one, if not both of the items, hope it's the silvers, and then find Ganon and spear him. Well, skewer him, technically. But I am disappointed. I don't see a wand yet. This is a Boomstick seed, and we don't have a Boomstick. we did see a hint that gorillas guard the compass. There are 3 hint rooms and 4 possible hints throughout level 9. That part is still within the logic. One of those hints is, where's the compass? Or who has the compass specifically? The other hints are, where is Zelda, the princess? Where is Ganon? And if the silver arrows are in the dungeon, where are they? Otherwise, you're just told they're elsewhere. All 4 runners have found level 9. So at this point, it's a matter of, where are the silvers? We know we need them. Then find Ganon, which means listen to that roar. Then slay Ganon, and then rescue the princess. Now, I have not heard Ganon at all yet. Right now we have audio on Captain Green's side. If any of our other runners find Ganon, I will not notice it. So the big question, where do we have to go? Hold on! Random Effect has found Ganon, but doesn't have the silvers. And unfortunately, silvers are in 9. Captain Green has the advantage. Now, unfortunately, I had missed the exact screen where Ganon was located. Because I will admit, I was focused on Tetralee's side and Captain Green's side. But I hear the roar of the beast! And I do believe Captain Green knows where Zelda is. Zelda should be based in her vanilla location. But right now, we have a pig to take out first. Ganon is set to 0 HP, so 1 swing is enough. You just have to hit it. There's the hit. And there's the skewer. And Captain Green immediately resets. He knows where to go. Wand is in level 9. And Random Effect, disgracing the title of this tournament, not picking it up. We will not have Boomstick, folks. We will have some words, Random. In the meantime, Malagord is still exploring, trying to find silvers outside of 9, I believe. Tetralee picks up the wand. But Captain Green picks up first place. Zelda was not actually in her vanilla location, but it doesn't matter. Captain Green, with an official SRL time of 38:47, he moves on to the semifinals. Let's put audio on random. Redbird, I did not see, Captain Green pick up the wand, actually, but... Oh, Random Effect has found where Zelda is located, but not the silvers yet. Tetralee is still exploring. I don't know if she picked up the book, though. And Random Effect has stepped away. Alright, at this time, folks, we have Captain Green in the commentary booth. GG, sir. Captain, I don't think I heard you clearly. Can you try again, please? You may need to double check if... Yes, that is. No, it is fine. GG. You managed to get through Boomstick Fun, but I did not see you pick up the wand. I know you picked up the book. Well, it was in level 9. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, Captain, you can probably be heard by everyone. Now.
Oh, okay. Third time's a charm.
Yeah. Technical issues when trying to do the whole thing by yourself, almost. Sorry about that, folks. So just to...
Yeah, no, and thank you for doing both restream and comms. That's much appreciated.
Not a problem. Just to confirm what was stated, Captain Green would have picked up the wand if he found it, but didn't. Whereas we had Tetra Lee pick up the wand when she found it, and Random Effect scoffing at it.
Had I found it in 9, I honestly probably would not have picked it up, but because I was just in a hurry to hopefully find the silvers if they were in there. But any other level, I would have definitely grabbed it.
I'm being told that Ari did pick up the wand, but I didn't see the wand pick up. Okay. My apologies, folks. I thought he paused out of there. But what were your thoughts on this seed otherwise, Captain?
I thought it went pretty well. I mean, having the ladder so early is always nice. And once I had 4 Triforces, I decided to gamble on silvers in 9, because we do have that flag set that it's a 50-50 that it would be forced there. And I guess by the sound of it, it wasn't. Actually, that flag wasn't on. Didn't end up being true, but I'm glad I risked it anyway.
The red ring was in 4, actually.
Ah.
So, it wasn't required to be in level 9, it just ended up being there. And for those asking in chat, yes, Ganon was required. Silvers are in 9, so it's just a matter of finding them. At this point, so your gamble to go straight into 9 worked. Kudos for that.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I did have a couple hints. I knew it wasn't in 2, and I knew it wasn't in 7, based on hints. And 8, I knew one of the items, so it wasn't as crazy a gamble as it looked, but in the 4 Triforce seed, that's probably what I'm going to do every time.
Malagord has found Ganon's room, but no silvers, has to find another path. Ooh. That's kind of the story of this seed. A lot of the Triforce pieces were easy to get, but the Great Equalizer rears its ugly head again. So, you at least get to relax until next week, most likely. Who are you afraid of facing?
Honestly, any of them. I mean, everyone's put up really good results in this Battle Royale so far, so it's definitely gonna be a good match no matter who ends up going through.
Well, with a top 3 finish, this will help with the total number of points.
Yeah, I'm guaranteed at least 3 now, which is nice.
Yes, that will put you in the top 10, I believe, which will be an excellent position. So now it comes down to, do our runners know where to go for the silvers? At this point, Malagord has basically exhausted his options. He's back in 9, going to dig for those silvers. Tetralee has chosen to dive into, I believe that is 7. Which, as we learned from a hint purchased by you, it's the recorder.
Yeah, and all the hints I got did seem to be truthful, because I know they were random hints, but it looks like it rolled helpful.
In this case, truthful hints did end up being rolled here, so that helped out as well. How nervous were you that the hints would not be so truthful?
Not too nervous, because there were a couple I could confirm, the Magic Boomerang in 1, and I believe the Bow in 3, so I knew both of those were truthful, so...
Tetralee, that is an impressive ladder clip. I can safely say I've not seen anyone ladder clip the Chevy room like that, but the Landmolas gave a rude awakening after that. Oof. Which quadrant had the silvers again? Because I had
It was
missed that part.
northeast. It was two rooms to the right of Ganon, I believe, because I grabbed silvers and then immediately was able to go get Ganon.
Oh.
I did have to take a staircase to get there. I don't know. I know you couldn't bomb to that part from the south. I tried, so I'm not sure if a magic staircase is required, but it's possible.
I think you did have to take at least 1 staircase, if not 2. I unfortunately lost track on the staircases on this one. Now, where is random effect heading? Ah, this is where level 4 is. Thank you again, folks, for the assistance on dungeon tracking. Yeah, level 4 had the red ring if we took our notes correctly. So how have you enjoyed this tournament so far, Captain?
Oh, I've really enjoyed it. I was actually part of the first Boomstick seed as well, or first Boomstick Battle Royale, so I obviously enjoyed it enough to sign up again. I really like the Battle Royales because they are able to showcase flags that aren't seen a lot in regular nightly play and stuff like that, so thanks to Random Effect and Redbird Grad for setting these up, because I've definitely had a lot of fun.
Alright, Malagord has silvers, and it is practically next door to Ganon, doesn't realize that path is available. So Malagord is just going to take the path of least resistance, it looks like. And Random Effect and Tetralee got thrown off with those silvers. Random Effect does find the red ring, though. And at this point, I think he knows that he just needs to go back to level 9. But Malagord has found Ganon. JR Dad, 4 Triforce pieces to get into level 9. The Boomstick Fun always requires 4 Triforce pieces. And in this case, that was all that was necessary. Malagord is about to head to Zelda. So, speaking of the Holy Grail by J.R. Dad, how was that Holy Grail set of flags that you ran previously?
That's a fun one too. It can definitely be kind of stressful when you can't find the item you're looking for, but again, it's a different flag set that I've enjoyed playing. And anyone who's interested in that one, it is Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Have there been any flag sets that have not worked out to your favor?
Not yet. I mean, even the one-hit KO swordless one I've been playing, that's obviously the scariest of them, but it's a challenge I've come to actually enjoy.
Well, hopefully Malagord has enjoyed this. He has just finished with an official SRL time of 51 minutes 32 seconds. So now it's down to Tetrally versus Random Effect. First one to finish moves on. The other is eliminated from this Royale. And with that, we now have Malagord in with us. GG.
Thanks, guys. How's it going?
GG, Malagord.
Can you hear me? You got me?
Yes.
Well, that was a fun seed.
Yeah.
I almost made a meal of that one.
Well, at least you survived to move on. Thoughts on it?
I felt like I really blitzed the seed. Didn't have hardly any trouble, except once I found out that Ganon was required and I didn't have the silver arrow. I pieced out of 9, and that was absolutely the wrong decision, as we know.
If it helps, you were not the only one that left level 9 early.
Oh, well, that's good to know. No, I kind of applied Saber's theorem. I had 5, 6, I think I knew 7. No, I didn't even know 7's items. I had 8, so I figured it was a better chance it was going to be outside. Plus, I hadn't checked the coast item yet either.
I can fill in those gaps for you. The coast item is the heart container. Level 7 had the recorder.
Yeah, and then I was really looking for level 8. I thought, if I'm out here, find a dungeon with 2 items, and then there was nothing in there. Sorry to TGE, but that wooden boomerang was nothing at that point.
Random Effect has finally found the silver arrows.
And that was the last thing for me. Was I was actually in the room with the silver arrows and got wall mastered. So that was annoying.
The interesting thing is, once you got the silver arrows, you could have gone 2 screens left, and that would have also taken you to Ganon.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't even check that.
I mean, I understood your reasoning. You had a known path. So, you were completely within the right to take that known path to Ganon. I completely get that.
Yeah, plus that staircase was right there, and it took me there. Then there's like up 6 rooms.
And Tetrally going through the hints. I think she is starting to realize if she's... Wait, she's heading back into level 5. I originally thought this was 4, but we were since proven wrong. Thank you again to Alan Heffley, our tracker, and everyone in chat for getting that little blunder taken care of. But this was certainly an interesting one to run here. But folks, we have our 3rd place finisher. Random effect. SRL time, 53 minutes. Or 56 minutes, 13 seconds. Excuse me. So get your GGs out in chat. Tetrally is still exploring a bit. Alright folks, Random Effect is unable to join us for an interview. But, again, give kudos to Random Effect. He moves on. So Malagord, I was curious, what made you decide to leave level 9?
Well, like I said, it was just I had so much in the overworld to check. I actually thought at the time that I had the white sword item to check. I'd forgotten that that was the Innie key. But I had so much out there. I saw that Zelda was a Ganon was required. Zelda's room was locked, so I just wanted to go check some other stuff, I guess. I believe I was in 8 or close to 8 when Captain dunned, and from there I kind of metagamed that, well, if he's done in sub 40, that those silvers have to be in 9.
Interesting technique there. Not something I would have thought of in a Battle Royale setting.
Yeah, and as I was heading through the overworld afterwards, I was kicking myself. I'm like, because that level 9's up in that top left. I don't have a way to get back up there real quick. I really shouldn't have left.
Yeah, Tetrally is heading back to 9, I believe. I think she did see the raft in level 5, and White Sword was located in level 6. But Tetrally is still exploring, hoping that the silvers are not in 9, even though we know that they are. So yeah, just a very interesting tale when it comes to level 9 and silvers. Still, with a guaranteed minimum 3rd place finish overall, you're going to gain some points for the tournament. So, how do you feel about your chances to making it to the final one?
Well, there's going to be a lot of great players in that play-in race, so I feel like I've really got to push to win this, and maybe even another one to finish in the top 10. I don't know about coming out of that play-in race. That's going to be really a lot of talented players.
I'm trying to remember how many automatically move on.
The top 10 plus ties will move on, and then we'll take 2 from the play-in race.
At this time, there is a 3-way tie for 10th. Though, admittedly, once this tournament ends, Captain Green is going to move up. And so will you at this rate as well. So who knows how this is going to end up.
Did anyone find the wand? Did we get a boomstick for the chat viewers?
So, here's where there was some confusion on my part. The wand was in level 9. I did not see Random Effect pick it up, though chat believes he did. I saw Captain Green pick it up, but it wasn't used. Or at least no, Captain Green did not find it because he found the silver arrows.
Yeah, I had the book, but I never found the wand.
Malagord, right, you're here as well, so you asked about it. Tetralee has the wand and is using the wand, but doesn't have the book. And that book costs at least 180 rupees.
Yeah, it's 189. I know that because I had 172 the first time I found it. I found 15 and then went back thinking it was 187 and couldn't get it. And then it's up in that where vanilla level 5 is, so I'm not going back there.
So, Malagord, I had asked this question at Captain Green. Well, have you participated in any other non-boomstick-based battle royales?
Yeah, I was in the Maelstrom, quickly out, had a bad night, and I was in the first Boomstick Fun. I forget what happened that eliminated me, but it was probably something like leaving level 9 when the silvers were there, you know, like I shouldn't do.
Fortunately, the bad effect of that did not repeat itself. So, Tetralee is right now in level 4. I don't believe there was a hint that said that the red ring was here, but we know based off of your play that the red ring was found there. So, I'm just curious about the playstyle here.
It might be a situation where she's not looking at the SRL room, so she doesn't know where everyone is. And at this point, being, what are we, an hour in, she might just say, I gotta find that silver arrow, and if it's here, I have a shot, and if it's in 9, I've already lost.
That could be. Now, I will admit, the SRL metagame is not something I would normally consider, and admittedly, I probably have a slight bias against it, but that's just due to my own personal race experiences.
Yeah, it's not in a normal race, say a Maelstrom, or later tonight we've got the Tumultuous tournament starting up. I don't think I would metagame that hard in it, but in something like this, I don't know, I just felt that was an easy call once, you know, finishing inside 40 minutes, knowing that Ganon is required. He had to find those silvers somewhere, and inside 40 minutes, he probably stayed in 9. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it normally, but it worked out this time for me, I guess.
Tetralee has found Her guardian acorn. That is a strange statement to say. But then again, the tile set is it's mostly Link's Awakening based with... I could have sworn I saw some tiles that looked like they would have fit into the Outland set, but nah, most of it I think is Link's Awakening at this point. But at this point, Tetrally, I think, is heading back to 9. Retracing the steps. Now, it could also have been that level 9 did prove to be difficult enemy-wise, and that's entirely possible as well. Alright folks, Tetrally is in level 9. Please cheer her on as she attempts to finish this. She has the map. We know that it's the shape of the skull. She has the compass. It's just a matter of finding those silver arrows. To Captain Green or Malagor, do you remember which staircase it was?
For the silver arrows?
If it was even necessary... Wait a second. I have your tracker pulled up. You never needed a staircase for silver arrows, did you?
No, I don't believe so. I think you get on that right column and can go all the way up and find them up there. Well, one over to the left, but you can get up there from the right column.
Then that means the silver arrows were located where the red ring was in vanilla.
Well, one west of that.
Ah. Right, go to the next room. And thank you again, Gary and Old Wolf, for confirming in chat. And, Tetrally, there's a Ganon.
That is most certainly not Ganon.
I just saw Tetrally's map on the pause screen. She was in the room with the silvers. Were there wall masters in that room?
Yes, there were. I got one.
That explains it. She probably already marked that room off as cleared off, forgetting that it was a wall master captured room, and so she didn't go through it all. That explains the train of logic that I was missing this entire time. Wall Masters in 9 suck. That's the long and short of it, folks. So now the question becomes, will Tetrally realize it, or not?
That's going to be a really hard one to remember, because that's something you've probably marked on your map like half an hour ago, that room's clear.
And that's the current situation. So, pulling up Tetralee's map tracker, yeah, she has that room X'd out already. Again, probably due to the wall masters that captured her. Which means we get to see how Ganon, or whoever Ganon is in this tile set, actually redecorated the skull.
You know, thinking back to that room, I do think it was a mixed room. It wasn't just Wallmaster. So if she didn't know it was Wallmaster, she killed everything, pushed the block, it didn't move. She isn't going to think to go back there.
I mean, that's another possibility. I think most, if not all of you, have been captured by one Wallmaster in level 9. It is unfortunate that these situations happen, but this is the nature of Randomizer. For instance, that looked like a Wallmaster that was just about to enter the room before Tetralee left.
It would be really nice if there was a compass hint for her. I mean, a silver arrow hint for her. But I know there was a compass hint, and we just found the beast hint. So
one more left. The hint room, if it is south, it can only be east at this point, or it was probably in that one room to the west. I mean, there are a few other spots, but there are only 3 hints open. 3 hints revealed out of 4. Though for all we know, it could be a toll room. Because I don't think we've seen all 3 tolls. Random Effect ran into one of them.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I have to head out now. But just want to say thanks again, Wolfman, for pulling double duty on this one, and thanks, Alan, for tracking, and GG Malagord, and we'll see you next week.
see you next week, Captain.
And the ironic thing about Tetralee's exploration, she was the last one to have found that Patra. Every other runner found that Patra first. Killraid, you may be right. Tetralee is in a panic state at this point. Trying to think about where else could those silvers be? There's one hint room left from what I've seen. And it could be up north. It is not. We all want a good hint room for Tetralee. We do not want to see a run end like this. But based off of the exploration, the final hint room, I think, is in the northwest location. Except, no, that can't be. There isn't a secret wall there. Right. Is it possible that we had just overlooked the third hint room? Because on my view of Tetralee's stream, all rooms have been explored except one. Well, hopefully we find out where it is. Either that or we hope that Tetrally finds, well, where the silver arrows are. So the one room that's not marked on her map is the one east of where she is right now before diving into the tunnel. And that is also a very good point, Garion. Note the bomb count, folks. Tetrally is out. And without that book, she can't just use the wand to boomstick her way through the walls. Not that that should be necessary at this point. She just has to find whatever room was overlooked, which we know where it is, and just double check all the tiles. Right now, she's on pace.
I like where she's going.
As do I. This is the room. Has to take out the enemies and the wall masters, not get caught. 0 HP enemies is helping. And there we go, folks. Tetrally has the silver arrows. Little bit of magic boomerang swag for fun there. And now let's actually figure out what sprite Ganon is, because apparently you felt it wasn't Ganon. It was either you or Captain Green, I don't remember who. I think it's Ganon. Just, maybe from the Oracle games?
Yeah, I guess it is. I actually thought she was on like a Legacy of the Wizard tile set for a second.
It's mostly Link's Awakening based. She's playing as Mare and most of the enemies use that tile set. The red ring is the Guardian Acorn. You know, silly things like that. So now we just have to find that magic staircase. Or Tetrally may take the long path. I don't know which. But I think she's close to that magic staircase. The door opens. Patcher trying to get some last few shots in. And there it is, folks. Tetrally has finished this race with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, 48 seconds. Get your GGs out in chat, folks.
we've all had those moments in this randomizer at some point where just things just don't line up and you just miss something, mismark that map, and I feel really bad for Tetra. But she's been a great competitor throughout this entire tournament.
I can imagine. With that, we have Tetrally in chat. Just have to sort a minor tech issue, and then she can grace us with her presence.
While she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cut out so you can talk to her. So thank you, Wolfman and the Alan Heffley, for being here tonight, and see you next week.
Understood.
Okay, am I gracing with my presence now?
Welcome, Tetrally, from the Isle of Programming. GG.
Yeah, GG, everyone.
Despite the title of this tournament, please tell me you at least had some fun with this.
Oh, I did have fun. I figured eventually I would come across the silvers. It was just a matter of time and searching and trial and error and a lot of trial.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing, I had missed the exact situation what happened, but I was able to piece one of two scenarios. You had entered the room that had the silvers. It looked to me like either you got captured by a wallmaster, or you had defeated the enemies but left before you noticed a wallmaster.
That could be. If I had to take a good guess, it's probably the latter one. I do remember at one point when I was in 9, I actually intentionally got wallmaster because I wanted to go to the start of the level and keep all my health. But yeah, I guess that would have been a very different seed had Ganon not be required.
Yeah, Ganon chose to be an ugly troll on this one. The princess, or I had missed who you actually rescued on your tile set, was
I was playing Marin, and I was rescuing Princess Zelda.
Okay. Yeah, I did recognize Marin, because most of the NPCs and items were based off of Link's Awakening. But Zelda was located near Vanilla, and unfortunately, it just so happened that Ganon was required because the Patra did not open the door, and you had to find silvers, and it was just unfortunate that you had to take the whole way around.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, and I suppose it might have been a smarter decision in retrospect to play my saber metrics and keep digging level 9, since I guess I left before finding Ganon the first time. At the time, though, I left 9, I didn't have all the hints and hadn't whittled it down very much, so I think my saber metrics weren't in my favor staying in level 9, particularly because I found the wand there already. So I guess I kind of made the right decision. Maybe when I got it down to level 4 and level 9, maybe at that point it would have been a smarter play to go to 9, but it could have been the other way as well. So that's the way the randomizer randomizes sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know how well sabermetrics really work when it comes to 4 Triforce pieces compared to 8, but I don't think you made a bad decision routing-wise. It was just unfortunate.
Yeah, it happens. Honestly, I'm really just lucky that I got as far as I did, because there were a lot of really good players in this Battle Royale. So honestly, the fact that I made it to the final 4 is a feat in and of itself. So, I can't be upset about what happened.
I would not be either. I mean, you managed to place ahead of Gary and Old Wolf, Catastrophe, Sis Crusher, J-Lo. Those are all big names.
Yep, no, definitely. So that's why I was saying that, I'm very happy with even coming in 4th place. So, and by the way, thank you so much, Wolfman, for restreaming and commentating and tracking. I'm guessing you probably did that as well. So thank you so much.
Alan Heffley did tracking.
Oh, well, thank you, Alan.
I do not wish to steal anyone's credit here. I also wish to make sure Chad is thanked for pointing out wherever we had messed up, because trying to identify level numbers without the level numbers, even when the dungeons are in vanilla shapes, it's not the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's hard for us as runners as well. But part of the fun is figuring out what level you're digging each time. And, sometimes you don't really know for sure until you get the Tringle come out and then see which one it is from the start screen.
Well, at the very least, again, you've earned 2 points for this tournament, if I understand the rules correctly. So I believe you are eligible to be in the play-in race.
Well, may the odds be ever in my favor. I suppose that's the best thing to say in regards to that.
Now, if I am mistaken on that part, I apologize for getting your hopes up, but with all these mini tournaments, it's sometimes tricky to keep up with all the individual rules along with the main rules of the tournament.
That's true. I mean, it is what it is, and I was coming in to have fun, as you might have guessed from the Boomstick Fun title, so that's what I had, even if it was tedious at times. So, yeah,
that
thank you.
reminds me, no one had the full Boomstick. This was a Boomstick seed where I saw no Boomstick.
Yeah, I think had I not bought the blue ring earlier, then I could have afforded it when I came across the Boomstick. I want to say the shop with it was where Vanilla 5 is, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, the book was at Vanilla 5. Ugly location, that.
Yeah, well, I hope everyone who finished before me had a really good race as well.
I believe they did. I could not get Random Effect's opinion because he had to take off, but... well, I know you had fun. Hopefully all you folks at home had fun with this one. Please give it up one more time for Tetrally, Random Effect, Captain Green 7, and Malagord. Please give them a follow if you haven't already, along with the Trekker, the Alan Heffley. So, any last thoughts, Tetrally, before I take care of the minor administrative stuff?
No, I think we covered everything, and I think I thanked pretty much everyone who needed to be thanked, so it'd probably be redundant, but I'll say it again. Thanks again.
Alright, enjoy yourself.
Alright, have a good evening.
Well, that was certainly an interesting battle royale. Unfortunately, we had to eliminate someone, and that Tetrally. Hopefully, we'll see you again in a future royale, if not the play-in race. As far as upcoming events go, we have a number of things tomorrow. 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. we will have the Super Mario Land 2 Randomizer League take place. 9:30 p.m. on Randomania 2, we will have the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Weekly. But for those of you Battle Royale fans, 11 p.m. Monday is what you are the most interested in. That is... it's just a flesh wound. It is the finals between Captain Green 7 and the wizard himself, Adaginos. So for those of you that are able to stay up for that, or those of you fortunate enough to live not on the East Coast, make sure to check that out. For those that prefer start time similar to what we had, 7 p.m. on Tuesday, Channel Unknown. We will have another Battle Royale, Zelda and the Holy Grail. Top 4 between Dark Falls 1983, Gary and Old Wolf, Captain Green 7, and JSR. We had the exhibition of that last week, so hopefully we show what it's like to actually eliminate someone this time. So, with that in mind, folks, this has been a very interesting matchup. Hope you've all enjoyed. For the Alan Heffley and our runners, this is Wolfman 2000 saying, until next time, watch out for Wizrobes. Enjoy!